Is it true that you originally auditioned for 2 record companies before you were finally signed by EMI Records?
Yeah, we made tapes for Decca, and I think...
And Pi.
And, yeah, but we didn't actually go to Pi.
In fact, EMI turned us down, first of all. They did?
Yeah,
you may laugh, you may laugh. But
Don't blame him after hearing the tape.
And then George Martin, he from EMI, he decided to sign us up just himself, you see.
I think I've got all the songs on.
How many records? Have you got any idea how many records you have sold around the world?
No, I have
just a rough idea.
I asked our publisher to give me an idea.
Last time I heard it was around about 30 million.
30 million?
Oh, big, eh?
I don't understand.
Complaining, but you know, it's always raining.
Who owns the Jaguar now? It's Paul.
No, it's George.
George.
No.
Do you all read music?
I gave it. No, none of us.
Comics, we're good at comics.
You're talking about how you do like to be entertained. How do you like to be entertained? What's your bust and holiday?
Films, yeah. Shows,
All of you?
nightclubs, cabaret, and things like that.
Any
You go to a
important
nightclub or a
areas?
cabaret with that?
Yeah.
Mob.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
the
like
people don't walk
cabaret.
around in mobs, you know.
Is it true you can go to
outside.
I know, I mean, if you go to a nightclub, you're not going to bump into 500 kids, are you?
this
You
nightclub
never
in
know,
Liverpool, the Blue Angel? Is that a nightclub you can sort of go to and relax?
It was when we
A
were
lot
up
of
there
friends.
a lot, you know. I don't know. A lot of places in Liverpool have got sort of, you know, commercialised, so people come from all over the place just to have a look at them, you know. So I don't know now, I haven't been for years.
Have you played the Cavern at all lately?
Haven't played that for, I don't know,
Oh,
13 months.
John, this might be a good one for you to answer.
Oh, wow.
Did you people want to come to Australia?
But they're not booked completely without our knowledge. We're told that there's a possibility you might be going here or there, and if we didn't like it, we'd say
No, you
to
didn't
the
want to
stretch
come.
farm. We said, yeah, because, you know, it's a place to go.
Great.
What was your Darwin reception like, by the way?
It was very good. We didn't know
Yeah, it
we
was
were going
3
to
in the
go.
morning, I think, and we didn't know until we got about an hour away from it.
But apparently the press in Down
How
known all day.
Apparently. No, I think they guessed.
Only some fella said that the police have been trying to keep it quiet here.
Well,
all
a
the time.
BOAC spokesman said
Advertising again.
that it wasn't definite, but there was a slight
He's been trying to get one in
possibility.
for hours.
Can I now?
Here he is
Right.
now.
Fellas, did you enjoy doing the Shakespearean excerpt in your TV show?
Yeah.
What?
Except he made us rehearse for days.
And we still got it wrong.
Would you like to play legitimate Shakespeare?
Yeah.
Can't stand it.
Did you like the costumes?
Yeah, they were good for a laugh.
Mod.
This lantern doth the honoured moon present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been liking it a lot
as
to the
well.
Marx Brothers. Do you find this a compliment? Do you dig this sort of
Well,
thing?
it's a compliment. Well, not for the half. You know, they're funny, aren't they?
When are you going to play the London Palladium?
Oh, we don't know.
Would you like to?
Oh, we've done
We've
it.
done it a couple of times.
You know, I don't know nothing or anything
See?
about.
What's the
No,
group
we're
you
not.
play with in
Okay.
England, Jimmy?
Huh?
What's the group you play with in England?
Well, I played with a lot of groups in England. Just before I left, I was playing with a rhythm and blues band.
You were the
Georgie.
Blue Flames, weren't you, for a while?
Yeah, that's right. Well, only for a matter of days. Only till Friday, I only knew that I was doing this on Wednesday, you know.
Does Brian Epstein manage you?
I don't really... No, he doesn't.
I don't really know. You'd know it if he did.
Jimmy, what was your first reaction when you were told that you were going to play with the Beatles?
Couldn't believe it, really.
Did you have to do much rehearsal with the boys to get their style?
No, we only rehearsed about 5 or 6 numbers, which took up an hour, and then...
Away you went.
Yeah.
If one of you stopped being a Beatle...
Pretty frightening.
The first show was very frightening, yeah. But they reassured
But
me.
he did grand. He did
A grand job he did,
Grand
Thanks,
job.
lad.
George, if one of you stopped being a Beatle, what do you think you'd do?
I think I'd train elephants in the zoo.
That's quite
It's reported that you're the keen businessman of the group, is that right?
Well, yes, that's what it said in the paper. But, you know, I mean, I've never heard of it. It's a new one on me. And maybe, I don't know.
Do you have a
I've tried
contract to remain together as a group known as the Beatles? In other words, do you have contracts between yourselves?
it. Well,
We've
we're a
got-
partnership.
there's some
I think,
sort
if
of a
that's what you
contract.
mean.
No, what I meant
Oh,
was
you mean
possibly
personally,
could
just
George suddenly decide to leave the Beatles group? Could you do that?
I think we could.
Well,
Of course he could, because I mean we would stop him.
no, you know,
Even if
if
they had a
leave,
contract.
but even
We'd have trying to keep him you know,
Standing on
struggling.
stage.
I think there is a contract.
Not wanting to play.
There is a contract between the four of us, but if I wanted to leave, then they wouldn't try and stop me, or they wouldn't sue me, I don't think. Would you, fellas?
Now apparently you earn many, many thousands of pounds a year, but how much money do you actually get to spend from your manager?
Well, we don't get money from him, we get money from our accountant, you know. All our money
Are
goes
you on a
to
regular
him.
basis?
Yeah, well, we don't hardly need anything, you know, because most things are sort of paid through the company, you know. We just hardly spend anything in cash. Just cigarettes, there wasn't even that. They bought by our road managers thing, you know.
We get a certain amount a week, and we've got at least half of it left. at the
What
end
about
of every
clothing?
week, 'cause we
Does
never use
also
it.
come from the accountant too?
No,
Bills?
well, sometimes.
Yeah,
you know.
well, usually we get our tailor to, we order a few suits or how many we want, and then he'll send the bill into the company, because it's much easier for him to do that as well, and it's easier for us.
We got
Now,
2 suits.
This leads into the next question. Now, on stage you all dress literally the same, but off stage I notice even here that you're all dressed quite different. Now, is this also something you make up yourselves? Or?
Well, you don't want to, I mean, originally we didn't dress the same on stage anyway, but that just had to come, but you don't want to go around looking the same all the time. We do quite often, because we like the same kind of clothes, you know, so we tend to come out sometimes all in the same kinds of gear, don't we? And the equipment. Correct. It's be stupid all going on with a big B on our backs.
Who decided you to change from leather jackets to natty suits?
It was, I think we
Brian,
decided...
I think it was
Brian?
Brian.
He tried to persuade us.
Because when we went down south, it was all right in Liverpool around there, but as soon as we went anywhere else in sort of jeans and leather jackets, we sort of didn't want to know, you know, because they wanted everybody in grey suits doing that.
You single chaps,
You know how they do it.
you single chaps really don't have any firm plans to get married in the next year.
No, I don't like the idea of marriage. It's a bit frightening.
Why is that? Tell us more about that.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
And we're all trying to save up a bit before we get married.
Did you enjoy your holidays to Tahiti and the Caribbean, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
we met one of your...
Some fella came swimming behind me saying, "You're having a good time," didn't he?
Yeah. Saying I've come all the way from Sydney.
Yeah, as if it was my fault.
Why did you split up and take your holidays?
People like them.
It makes it harder for people, the press, to catch us up. If we all got together, it's a cinch, you know, going to an airport.
And anyway, besides all that, Paul and Ringo fancied going to wherever they went.
Didn't you ask him something about Liverpool, though? That wasn't the question, was it?
Well, I
Join
said
Yes,
to
he did.
you coming from Liverpool,
Yeah.
what sort of idea do people in Liverpool
Yes.
have about Australia?
Sorry. He was right.
There's a theory that you're almost as popular with adults as you are with teenagers, that when teenagers find this out, that they will probably lose interest in you. Do you think it's true?
Yeah, well, go on.
Maybe.
No, I'm not saying a word. I don't know. What do you
A
think?
couple of photographs recently came from America showing all of you, I think it was George and Paul the one I saw, swimming, but both photographs in different places showed you with shirts on. Now, is this a regular thing to swim with a shirt on?
I think we were only posing for the press, and we weren't really swimming.
Oh, I see.
We were just
But
Might
putting
have
them
been
out
just
in about 2
standing
inches of water.
I don't think we were actually swimming, as it were, with shirts.
I thought you might have been
Because we
frightened of
always
your white
wear
skin.
overcoats when we're swimming.
White skins with some kind of that.
Johnny, what do you attribute to something like Bill Haley's Rock Around the Clock, the original record, after about 8 years coming back and topping the charts around the world?
Well, it hasn't topped the charts on the world yet, has it?
Well, I think
If
it's
it does,
sold
I
a
think
lot
it's
Come on
here.
out here.
Sold a lot here, but I don't think it's selling very well.
If it does, we're glad, because that's what we like rock and roll, you know. That's how it starts again. Goody goody.
And also you brought back in England with the Beatles, the advent of the Beatles, people like Jerry Lee Lewis and
Yeah.
Little Richard have
Carl
once again become
Perkins
big
as
names,
well.
haven't they?
Yeah, but there were always groups of people who liked them. You know, especially in places like Liverpool. There were always staunch groups of fans who've never gone off. People
Behind me saying, "You're having a good time," didn't he?
Yeah. Saying I've come all the way from Sydney.
Yeah, as if it was my fault.
Why did you split up and take your holidays?
People like them.
It makes it harder for people, the press, to catch us up. If we all got together, it's a cinch to go to an airport.
And anyway, besides all that, Paul and Ringo fancied going to wherever they went, and I don't know what happened to us.
We just-
Somebody just gave us the ticket. And we just ended up there.
When during the pacemakers out here, they rubbished Australian beer. If you had a go at Australian beer, you tried it?
I'm not keen on
I don't
beer.
like any beer, really.
What do you like?
Scotch.
Scotch and Coke, yeah.
Teenage stuff.
Is that a drink that's drunk a lot in England?
No,
I don't
we
know.
got it in Germany because we didn't like German beer.
Apparently the real one's rum and coke. That's the one that everyone knows.
Oh,
yeah. But someone gave us Scotch and coke.
They
liked
all
it.
drink it in Tahiti, we found out.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
there for the normal drink.
What,
You
Scotch
did
and
Scotch
coke?
and Coke.
But it's
No,
caught
very
on a bit,
good.
Scotch and Coke.
Yeah. When you work, is it true that you have a lot of Coke backstage? You drink a lot of Coke
Yeah.
while you work?
Well, you know, just cold drinks. I mean, if it happens to be lemonade, it doesn't matter.
How do you feel before a show? Do you feel nervous?
Yeah. Before most
Depends on the
shows.
show, where it is and what it is.
How big it is?
Yeah.
Well, it's a new place.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, even if it can be a small show and a very new place, and you still get very nervous. You get nervous on the most ridiculous of things too. The Mersey Beat Awards. When we got an award from a Liverpool paper, the Mersey Beat, and you know it was only quite a small thing. The award giving compared to some of the big shows we've been doing, but we were all nervous.
Well, Harold
apart
Wilson
from its value to your act, do you like wearing your hair this way?
Yeah, well, we've had it a long time. We got used to it. It's like you know, you're native when it can get cut.
And it's not as though somebody made us wear it like this.
And
No,
people were
we
wearing
had it
like
like
this
this
years
before
ago,
we
yeah.
started making records, didn't we?
Why? Economy?
Pardon?
No, but I mean,
It just happened.
Stupid the way people think it's so odd. I mean, it's only since the First World War I read. They all went round like that because he cut in the biddies out from the trenches. That's what I read. Before then, you all had it long.
That's right, that's Paul. Don't believe it.
I do.
Sure, that's what I
Not my dad.
It's a good excuse.
Not
anyway.
my
Yeah,
dad.
in the First
My
World
dad's
War.
got no biddies. No, he hasn't.
got you, I think.
Which one? Your dad's a bus driver, isn't he?
Well, he was.
He was.
He's got a gold plated book.
What do your family think about all the attention gathered?
Well, naturally they like it and they're all proud and, you know, just like if you had a son, what was the Beatle or even if you didn't,
Come on,
you know, you're bound to like it more than any other club.
You do fairly close together.
Yeah.
All fellows who work so close together so often and stay and travel together, you must have an occasional argument. So how do you work it out in your system apart from going away on holiday?
Well, it's usually two against one or three against one.
We never have a serious argument.
Or whoever can shout loudest. There's another one.
It's reported that the Rolling Stones will be the Beatles. Comment on that?
Well, it's untrue.
Sometimes I do think they're reported.
Oh, yeah. But they
Dave
are-
Clark was bigger than us last
They're big,
last
you know.
month, and Brian
But
Poole the month before.
record things like that. It's true. You know, they're not big enough, but they're big. And that's the truth.
But they wouldn't have the teenage crowds gathering wherever they appeared. The people were
They've
Well, you know,
got a
they're
big following
very
in Britain.
popular. They've got-
This all harks back that you don't make us release as many singles. I mean, a lot of people say the Beatles are slipping because their record's number 15, but they forget it's already sold about 3 million.
Yeah, I mean, but that
Yeah.
happened with our second record. I know, the third one from ECU, you know, because it sold more than Please Please and it went out quicker or something like that. Well, that's it then, you know. And they've done it, every single we've made, that's it. You know, so you just give up.
Yeah, and also the thing about the records now is that they have an awful lot of advance. Is it?
Oh.
Paul speak. Okay. They have a lot of advance sales, so they come in the first week very high, and then sell for about 2 weeks, and then sort of go out very quickly. They've sold an awful lot of records, but it's still, to people who don't know about the record business, it looks a bit off, you know, and I think that's it.
Did you read the comments that Hal Wallace, the American producer who produces all Presley's films, said about you in a recent
Now, what did he say?
interview? He sort of referred to you as four untalented men, you know, shaggy sort of creatures.
No, Coward said that.
No cowards.
Wonder if they know each other.
Would you look upon this as jealousy, mainly because
Well, you
you're
know, I
American,
mean-
because you're not American?
No,
so
let's
it doesn't
face it, you know, to some people, we've got nothing.
It'd be useless for everybody to like it. You've got to have somebody knocking you up, so people still say, oh, what's he knocking them for? They're all right, aren't
Yeah.
they? You know, it's good when people knock
It
you.
doesn't matter, you know, there's nobody that everybody likes.
You've got a lot of songs up your sleeve that you haven't recorded, that haven't been published, not quite naturally. But do you still keep writing songs, that's the thing?
Yeah,
You must have enough supply for...
No, but the old songs, you know, most of them aren't very good anyway, you know, they were when we were really starting off. One or two, Love Me Do was an old song.
Do you have any individual ambitions to be more than a member of the singing group of the Beatles ultimately?
No.
Mr. Nelson.